What is going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I am Unknown Factions, and thank you for joining me for some more Valheim. And today I'm going to be giving you the top 5 mods, in my opinion, for builders that are not game-breaking. But first, if you're new here, please do consider subscribing, and of course, smashing the like button so your boy can get a little promotion. And with no further ado, let us jump right into it. So for starters, I wanted to mention this hidden gem right here, the Valheim RAFT mod. Now it allows you to place this RAFT base that you see right here before you, that you can build on anything. You can build all the workbench, fire, anything you want is placeable right here. So it's like we were thinking about making a complete playthrough where you have to build on the raft, because you could do this, you know, a large castle, drivable, and these things haul butt, you know. So as you can see, you have the workable helm right there with these awesome rope ladders that you can add on that drop as far down until the ground. So if you placed them on the side of a house, it will drop all the way down. So that is a cool addition to this. But anything from stone, iron, like I said before, it's all placeable onto the raft. And you can of course get way more in depth than I am doing right here for this quick demonstration. I mean, you could do huge beautiful brigantines, you know, you could make a whole armada. I mean, you could make yourself Captain Jack Sparrow of the Valheim world if you wanted, you know. But still, this is an awesome mod, and I'm not 100% sure which speed it is using for here. I don't think it, I mean, it seems a lot faster than the Carve and the Longship. So I mean, there might be a little mechanics play there. I'm not 100% certain, but it seems a lot more faster than any other of the ships that I have drove in Valheim. So this is a very cool, and this mod alone can breathe a ton of life back into Valheim. If you're getting a little bored and a little dull, this right here is so much fun to play with. Like, I've been working on a ship, or I was working on a ship for like 3 months, trying to recreate one from Sea of Thieves, and I just kind of gave up on it after a while because I started the community server and whatnot. But I think I'm just going to feed you excuses. But moving on to the next favorable mention, we have the Eternal Torch mod. Now this is a very simple mod, but very important for builders, for people that are just trying to get in the game and grind out some awesome buildings. It is horrible when you have a huge structure like this right here and you have to spend 30 to 45 minutes running around and refilling torches. It's super time consuming, especially on a community server where you have multiple heads on your server all the time. So the day clock is always ticking. So every time you log on, all your torches are burned up. So with the Eternal Torch mod, you can easily eliminate all this refill time, and of course a lot of resin and coal usage as well. But that is neither here nor there, because, you know, everybody's going to say, well, if you don't fill the torches up, it's going to pile up. But, you know, to hell with it. Stop collecting it. But moving on to mod number 3, we have all items on stands. Now, this is one of my favorite mods. Now, you can do such, like, content-specific rooms with this mod. You know, if you're doing a forge room, you know, of course, you can't mount ingredients or materials by themselves. You have to actually build items out of them before you can mount them. You know, but it looks like that that modded item does not have an actual mesh to mount. But as you can see, rocks, ingots, carrots, you name it, everything, the grinding wheel right there, seeds, you can mount anything you want on these. So if you were doing a bakery or a forge room, or, you know, an advanced tool room, you know, you could mount anything you want with this mod alone. So this too is super handy for like detailed decorating, you know, which I haven't actually done a showcase build using this mod, which wink hint might be coming up, because this thing is so much fun to use. But moving on to my all-time favorite mod for building, we have the Better Creative mod, created by Heinerman. Now this mod allows you to have all of the Valheim assets inside your hammer, and yes, this mod is king. Now everything that you've seen across the entire game of Valheim, you have access to place, and of course you were able to spawn these things in previously, but this allows you to actually place them, rotate them. So, you know, from the plain stones, the giant roots that you used to find in the Mistlands, the skeletons you find, you know, in crypts and dungeons, gold piles, barrels, crates, buckets. I mean, if you've seen it in the game, you can place it, you know. So this right here allows you to give a real Valheim-y feel without adding new meshes and textures, you know, that are foreign to Valheim. This allows you to create rooms and areas that look exactly like they would naturally inside the game. And plus, people that are on your server that do not run mods, as long as you're not that modded out, you can still have people join that don't run mods. They'll be able to see all of these items because the game code already exists for them. So that is an extreme bonus to this. Even when you turn mods off, so maybe you just enable mods to populate your server map, make a little custom starter areas or whatever you want, and then you turn them off, all these items will still exist and none of them will disappear. So that is one of the biggest bonuses to this mod right here. And of course, everything from the update is going to be added in here. I have been assured by Heiner and myself, because I have enlisted him and another modder to help create some multiplayer mods for our community server. Which, if you're interested in any of the mods right here, by the way, all the links are down in the description, as well as the Gilded if you want to join some fellow Vikings for some good old-fashioned mayhem and chaos. But with that out of the way, let us move on to the last but most certainly not least mod of them all, the PlantEverything mod. Now this mod right here allows you to plant, just like I said, everything. So any vegetation that is found or has been removed from alpha, you can plant it all. So the plains trees, the mushrooms, including the unmovable glowing mushrooms and blue mushrooms, are all plantable. Saplings, ancient trees, dead trees, you name it, you can plant it. And of course it has an ingredients requirement, so for the people that aren't using debug mode, they can actually pick them and plant them themselves. So this is also another very, very handy mod. And also, if you remove the mod from the server, everything that has been planted shall remain and respawn. So if you plant blue mushrooms, they will still respawn, and so on and so forth. But that is all I have for you folks today. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash the like button if you made it this far, and subscribe, of course, and join the channel for exclusive perks, ranging from build files, the modded server, which is about to drop this week, where I shall import the best of the best of the best mods onto one server. And of course, the vanilla server shall reset here directly, and it is always free for everyone to join. I appreciate you folks stopping by, and I will catch you in the next one.